Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and...
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bernardo Silva. That's a cute ball. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Dembele. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's come loose.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. He's in a good position. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And here's Kane. Is it chance? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Pretty robust defending.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Close. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Mbappe, there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Linton. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, super find. It's come to nothing. Robertson. 15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. It's a promising position. Well, they could break here. Robertson.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Linton. Mbappe. Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Azar, right on top of them. For Linton. And it's Bernardo Silva. Madueke. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! The The second half sparked straight into life. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
21, Ousmane Dembélé.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dembele gets into some space. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Hazard going face-to-face with his great right. He's going for goal! So, third corner of the game. Madueke clears. It's a loose ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Hazard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this one. Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Fernandes. Fake. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 10.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is
Kane!
number 20, Osimhen.
Oh, not the best of headers. Saliba He's gone forward.
Samsunspor really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Now it's Osimhen. Big chance! One of these having a shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 20.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rashford, played into space, and he welcomes it in. Martinez gets it away, played back in. Just 5 minutes left. Nice sequence of passes, this. Azar. Here's Kane. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard looking to run onto it. Kane. Joelinton makes the interception. Madueke. Tries a shot! Fernandez. Ndiaye.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. Good ball over the top. Well, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's running through. Oh, cracking ball. Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, they could break here. Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. He's in a great position. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Antonio Silva gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. They're urging him to shot, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yilmaz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Fernandez. Isaac. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a decent clearance. Osimhen with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Asensio with the clearance. And he skips past his man. Wan-Bissaka stood his ground strongly. Bellingham! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Good ball, good... And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Robertson. And here's Mbappe, shoots! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Alisson claims comfortable. Al Ittihad have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alvarez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Men, nicely spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That's a good run he's making there. He is through here. Yilmaz with the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bellingham. McKennie. And he welcomed real chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Isaac.
There will be
Did
one
tidily.
minute added time.
It's Yilmaz. He's found the... Can he finish? Cleared without hesitation. Oh, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
To the field.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Fernandes. He's gone forward. And it's Robertson. And it's Fernandes. Ball played for Rashford. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Alvarez. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Fernandes does well to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Wan-Bissaka. And Kadiolu. Chooses to go crossfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. Caresses it through. Thinks about the shot.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Asensio. Now it's Osimhen. Manchester United finding their passes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Kadiolu. Nicely aimed pass. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alvarez is there and he can pick it up. Oh, such a clever touch. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. Produces a cross. Alvarez. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen, and it's Rashford. Over to the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Referee's given a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bellingham.
Al-Ittihad clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Dembele coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now this could chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kajolu. He's a shot. He's having a shot! Only partially clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Al-Ittihad making another change
number
here.
18, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 19, Matthias Cunha. Number 7.
Now it's Kane. Ndiaye. Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has been indicated.
There will be a throw-in. Played in deep. Alvarez gets it away. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Antonio Silva can get it clear. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Crossed into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga. Camavinga with the shapes to shoot! Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Camavinga. Osimhen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Osimhen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, just skip and a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. The less said about that pass, the better. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Galatasaray have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's Robertson. And here's Mbappe. Galatasaray looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
There's the header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 26 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe. That's a nicely weighted... Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vardiol is offering a wry smile there.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Floated through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's having a shot! Messi. Serginho. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's had a shot! Caught offside that time. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Asensio attempts a clearance. Galatasaray have a free kick. Kane. Now it's Messi. Tries a measured... Great chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Modric. Now Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Can he spark a counter here? That's good vision.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that has been cleared. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's got his cross in. Modric. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Now it's Messi. Modric. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross from Robertson. Climbs up big. No, not the best of headers. Modric. Now Mbappe. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Modric. Just about up to the hour now. Vardiol. And it's Kane. And it's Serginho. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitutions taking place.
Kane.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
DiMarco. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Substitution in progress.
Rashford has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Played back into the centre. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for
With him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Osman. Coming on the field is number 10.
And it's Serginho.
Erling Haaland.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kane does really well there, he is strong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Kane.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Fernandes running with the ball. Ambitious ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Modric. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe is fouled. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 13, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. He's had it taken off him. Looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out in...
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Kane, and he's straight offside. Galatasaray making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Kane into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Modric. Foden. And it's Kane. Valverde.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Camavinga. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to 30. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Harry Kane!
2 up and that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's McManaman. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Out to the left it goes. Eto'o. Decent chance! Caught offside that time. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Collier. Oh, that's a... And Hullet! And he's lifted it over.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Eto'o. Quality ball. And he's in on goal. Chance! Goal, England! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 14 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
No,
that was never going to make it. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Azar. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Azar! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Baresi. Yaya Toure. It's McManaman. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Eto'o. Fernandes. Rashford. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pullet. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shifted upfield. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Fernandes. Chance here to counter. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Out to the right. McManaman. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandes. And it's Robertson. Bonucci. McManaman, given the lift of his goal.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer, over to the left. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pullet. Now it's Eto'o! And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Collier. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bullet! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pass somewhat off target. And this is tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. England find a position of real strength now. Pullet.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Here comes smashing header! Read the delivery beautifully. but got the finish all wrong. Looking for options for movement. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. England do have a chance to counter here. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Azar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means it's Rashford! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 22, Marcus Rashford.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? It'll be a throw-in. Toure gets a foot in here. Now it's Eto'o. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Searching past his play. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robertson pinches it off him. McManaman. And Serginho. Collier. Alexander-Arnold.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more
Camavinga! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's on it, can he get away? Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A header! He should have put that one away.
Bullet clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
It's McManaman. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Bonucci getting this one clear. Hazard. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for England, number 27.
There is some activity
Serginho.
down on the touchline. It seems
Number
there's going to be a
4,
change.
McManaman.
Baresi.
Coming on the field, number 8, Nedved. Number 10, Mbappe.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! He's got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good detail. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 11, Harry Kane!
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Yaya Toure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Yaya Toure. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Eto! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nedved with the delivery. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Looking here to chip it through. Lewandowski delivers.
Well played and well cleared.
It's a searching pass. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Neves plays it short. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Cucurella makes the interception. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of moves.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nielsen. Van Nistelrooy bops him off it and wins back the ball. Osimhen. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's well spotted.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Nielsen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Nistelrooy. That has not gone well. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. This looks promising. Now it's Lewandowski. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a key interception. Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He slings it in. Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Mbappe, and the finish! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Zanetti. And this is Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. He's played it back. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward.
It's Asa! Just not quite happening for him just now. Zanetti. That's Rijkaard. Ødegaard. That's Ruben Neves. He's through here. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Neves goes short. Now it's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played into space. Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Asensio. Manchester United finding their passes. And a chance! Oh, that was venomous. Rijkaard. And it's Ødegaard. To Danielson. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Looking to go deep. Ruben Neves. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ødegaard. Osimhen. And here's Ødegaard. Camavinga. Could move up a gear here. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And here's Osimhen.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Camavinga, Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that takes him up to 30. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Messi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Lewandowski.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped cross. Ruben Neves. Van Nistelrooy. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but They did very little with it. Cucurella. And he whips it across. Valverde in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 8.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only...
And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Five minutes to add. Lobbed in behind. Oh, played through for the wide man. Denilson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Valverde owns beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. Ruben Neves. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Romero gets good distance on it. Rashford. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford. He's tried one! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vardiol. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Fernandes knocks it into space. Rashford could try cutting inside here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Still goalless. De Bruyne. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neatly clipped into space. Now can he... It's Rashford! Cleared without complication. And it's Fernandes. Clipped into space. Oh, that was vital. Benzema. Oh, this looks sharp. Ball played for Kokchu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kokchu does well to get it back. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Gets a good foot in there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for option. And the shot! That is some save from Khan! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome our players.
some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Great ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Benzema, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Now what about this cross? Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he whips it in.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol. Benzema. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
72,306.
Alexander-Arnold. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Haaland. Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hazard. Nicely worked. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Hazard going face-to-face with his great... Goes for a shot! Van Dijk. Kukçu. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to cross, and he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Camavinga has got the wrong side of the referee
Number
and
10.
got himself a yellow card for his
Mbappe.
chance, surely!
Number 21.
Should have equalised.
Coming on the field.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second
Number
there.
17. Messi.
And it's Messi.
Number
So much
13.
time and space here.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Quality ball. Vardiol. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now he's got space here. Crosses it in. Up he goes! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Real chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution in progress.
Sao Paulo get themselves into... And Messi! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will
Messi
be 5 minutes added time.
tries to play it through. That has found him in acres of space. He's found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He has a look up. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi! It's hit the upright. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Rashford. And the counter is on. That's the throw. Ball's out once more. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher. Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical...
Big chance! Goal! Marseille! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Osimhen is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Fernandes. Camavinga. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Well, that's well seen too. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Hazard! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Camavinga. Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Place it in low. Kane is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Alexander-Arnold has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Spread out to the left, and it's Hazard. And he's worked it through. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Fernandes. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe takes... He's had a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Quality ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. tries a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well...
It's Asa!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Fernandez. Robertson. And it's Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Picked out brilliantly. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rashford. Cleared away. And it's Fernandez. And here's Osimhen. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Vardiol. This is De Jong. Mbappe. And That's been won straight back. Oh, what has happened here? It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
De Jong chooses to go cross-field. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Changement en cours.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Hazard. That is a great pick out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Kane. Driving on and making good progress. Now this could be a chance. Hazard! And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Goal! Marseille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Le numéro 5.
And yes, it's him again!
Le numéro 13.
Marseille go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
De Jong.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, no joy this time. Cross in, looks like a good one. And this is Kane. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. He's got away. That'll be a throw.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 23. À leur place.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Le numéro 10. Attention, changement.
Fernandez with the foul. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Messi, he has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And he celebrates his 30th goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Azar. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot! In he goes again! That's a half-decent try.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries to play it through. Defending of the desperate variety.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all. Rashford. Great vision.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played into space out wide. Messi, he's found the way through. Timber has it out wide and in space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they've got rid. De Bruyne crosses.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Fernandes to Azar. Robertson. And it's Azar. And Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rashford. Rashford gets flagged offside. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes. And it's Rashford. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Rashford driving on and making good progress. He's through. Rashford! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Rashford can really show some outlandish skills.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's being shifted off it. Timber. Messi. Threads one in. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Rashford. Cleared without complication. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 42 minutes is number 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Fernandes. Camavinga. He's being urged to shoot. It's Hazard! He's got away with one there. Timber. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And there they are. Please,
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to.
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
This their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Minutes is number 10.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Osimhen. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. And Robertson. Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Great chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pinches it off him. And it's Timber. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's beaten the last man. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And this is Kane. Mbappe! Oh, he's bust, there's the shot! Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Bruyne tries to pass it through. Son Heung-min gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on. Body's in the way, Peter.
And this is Son Heung-min. Well, they've got